Hello and welcome to World of Tanks.
Whoa, where'd you come from?
I'm Cabbage
That was
Mechanic. With me, as always, is Tragic Loss, and today we got Domosapien hanging out with us. Hope you're all having a wonderful Tuesday. A bit of a light news day, but we'll cover what we got, and then we'll get into some games and some Q&A. The first thing we want to touch on, as we announced last week, we have now officially confirmed that ranked battles will be coming back to NA. We'll have more details about that in the near future. But basically, it's coming. You're going to have a chance to earn all the same rewards as EU and RU. It's just going to be a little bit later and a little bit compressed. So more news on that coming soon. The big announcement for this week is, of course, the new Frontline map coming for the next episode, which starts on Monday, September 16th.
Craftwork.
Craftwork. There might be a band that has the same name that that can give us an illustration on how to pronounce it. Some of you know who I'm talking about. It's the band Kraftwerk.
Okay.
Can you cut to my screen real quick?
Yes, we can.
We'll dip into that.
Let's,
So, many of you, like me, have maybe become a little fatigued with Frontline at this point, especially those of you trying to get that grind to get the AE Phase 1 that you get from the final grind, or the campaign grind. This should make things a little bit easy on you. It's set in a winter in the suburbs of a post-World War II Central European city, and it's got some nuclear power plant themes. You can definitely tell this is probably behind the Iron Curtain. We've got a castle, a big underground storage bunker facility, some general shots of that, and then we have some excellent new music from Andreas Klimka, who's been doing a lot of the World of Tanks music lately. You can find it on Spotify under his name if you're interested, or whatever musical service you use. And here we have an overview of the new map. Same style as the last map, 6 grids with the final top grid holding all of the turrets 1 through 5. How's your frontline grind going, Domo?
Not very well at all. But honestly, I just haven't had time. Like, we have been so absolutely busy with everything. By the way, I did want to see read a comment from YouTube from John Smith on YouTube. He says he's super happy to see Tragic Loss is back. No offense to you guys, you're fab too.
She was here the whole time.
Yeah, she was
just hiding.
There was that one time, I think, when she was sick, and I think we streamed Crazy Boop and I. But yeah, she's back. She's alive. She is no longer undead. She is completely human.
When was I undead?
Yeah. With that,
how many headsets do you need, Tragic?
Just the 2. This one's to monitor the game sounds through OBS, and this one is housing my mic.
I need more headsets. One clearly isn't enough.
Yeah, we need more headsets too because we can't hear our game.
You may also be noticing we have some new stream cameras that operate at 60 FPS.
I'm
so
sorry.
Now you can,
so we're
all
not
of our
all
dynamic movements that take place will now be in smoother resolution for you.
Smooth FPS, 60
Very excited.
frames
Thanks for tolerating our
per
nonsense,
second.
everyone. We
Now,
really
now
appreciate
y'all
it.
can,
Anyway,
roast me about my hairline in high res.
New Frontlines map coming Monday, September 16th. That week of Frontline is going to be fun. I'm really excited for it, which I have to be honest, I have not been super excited for Frontline, and I get from the chat that many of you have been getting a little fatigued by it as well. So hopefully this brings some new life to the game. More reserves. The AE Phase 1, of course, is the reward tank. Very cool with the split track mechanic, and I believe it has a free repair kit built in. That's
Also,
kind of its unique.
from looking at the maps and the screenshots, it looks like it's going to be a bit more urban than, what is it called now? The name escapes me. I wanted to call it Front to Glory, but it's not. Road to Glory, but it's not Road to Glory. It has a name now. But yes, it seems more urban, so it'll be cool. I hope that maybe light tanks and wheeled vehicles won't be quite as meta on this type of map, and be kind of a nice change of pace between the 2 maps rather than just same strat every time.
Okay. Tragic, there we go. Lost that.
Sorry, I moved it off because
took it away from me.
Stuff. Yeah.
All right, some other announcements we have, guys. The From the Forge contest has started up again for September. From the Forge is our monthly contest where Crazy Boop asks all of you to send him all of your tank-related creative activities, and then we give away prizes to the best ones after a vote. You can send those to FromTheForge at wargaming.net, and we've given some examples. creations we're looking for include anything World of Tanks theme, including a tank go-round for the festival fair, a Steel Hunter themed dinner, Meal Hunter, Playing God, half man, half M4A3E8. We get everything from drawings, paintings, 3D renderings, models, what anything you guys do that's tank related. We want to see it and share it. We have a forum thread that you can click through from the article here to go through, and you can win some pretty sweet prizes. This month, top place gets a VK7501, which is that sweet new Tier 8 German premium with the rear-mounted turret, a bunch of reserves, some other cool prizes for the lower winners, but it's a cool time to share off what you're doing creatively. We just ask that it's tank related. It doesn't have to be Watt specifically related or anything more than that. But we're trying to celebrate armored vehicles. Tank destroyers and self-propelled guns can also apply. You're totally invited to the party.
Yeah, to give you guys an idea of the range of submissions that we've had, we've gotten everything from like construction paper crap. Normandy was spelled the French way.
Thanks, Alan, on Facebook.
Yeah, Alan's the man. Thank you for that. But no, we've gotten everything from like World of Tanks logo constructed out of little bits of colored construction paper to look like stained glass to a remixed World of Tanks trap song. So,
I haven't heard that one.
The sky is quite literally the limit. Yeah, Wrecker made that one. I know he's working on another one because we weren't able to use his first submission because it did have some profanity in the lyrics. So he's working on a clean version.
Everything. So guys, we do have 3 different chats going. There's about 200 of you guys. We do read every single one of them. It's just we can't respond to every single one of those like 3 different chats. Are you like
just nope?
Okay.
Start.
We have Casey Pitta in the chat.
Hey Casey.
Hey, Casey.
Love you, man.
Miss
Hope you're
you
doing
too,
well.
man.
He says, "Hey friends, miss you guys." Oh.
Gonna be in SoCal next month. Hope to see you. Other than From the Forge, which again we encourage you guys to send your creative pursuits to for a chance to win free World of Tanks stuff. We added some missions for Steel Hunter. For those of you who already maxed out on level 25, this will give you some extra incentive to keep playing the mode if you want to. You can win some credits, some XP, some personal reserves, and that'll stack up. You can do them each once. The first one you can do once per day. The second one you do 3 times per day. But just give you some extra rewards to keep playing the mode if you are so inclined. Because a lot of people have reached level 25 and they're like, well, I like the game mode, but now there's nothing for me to do. Now you have some stuff to do. So that's cool.
Yeah, I know it caused some confusion at first because folks didn't realize that it was. I guess we didn't do the best job of communicating, but have since fixed that. It is, in fact, just for people who have already reached 25. So not only do you have to reach level 25 in Steel Hunter, but you have to have Steel Hunter open in your UI in order to be able to see those missions in your mission list.
There you go. I do want to cover, I saw somebody bring up Fisherman Joe on Twitch, says Tank Awards this month rough. Yes, it is a bit rough. We're having some issues with it, and it's not the most desirable of modes. We have already brought that feedback directly to the designer and explained some of the issues we have with it, and we will have some updates for you guys. I think we're going to be able to do something, but details are being sorted out. But in any case, it's not the style of Tank Rewards we really want to have. We've already acknowledged that, and we're already working on preventing it from happening again. For those of you who aren't aware, it's a bit of a compressed timescale. The rewards aren't that great, and they kind of require Tier 9 and 10 tanks, which, Tier 9 and 10 tanks are great, but not everyone has them, and Tank Rewards should really be a little more accessible.
Yeah, I'm going to try to work on like a little feedback report. I've been taking a peek at some of the forum threads. I'm going to send that off to our event guys so that, we can learn from it and maybe do something a little bit different next month.
Yep.
Hey guys, hope you're all doing well. Getting a couple of shout outs in chat. Some people are saying that now it's harder to get to 25 because they're bringing the people who already reached that level back in. Yeah, that's true. It is probably going to be harder. Jonathan on Facebook says, whatever happened to Meathead Militia? Is he still part of Wargaming NA? Meathead departed earlier this year. He's now working for a new company in San Francisco. We still love him. He's still great. He still streams from time to time, but he's quite busy. But he is no longer with Wargaming.
When are we getting a new Frontline map? Well, do I have news for you, Unknown Tanker? You should have tuned in like a few minutes ago because we were just talking about the new Frontline map. But go on the news portal. There's an article up about the new Frontline map that is going to be coming up in this next season. So it is almost here, and you will be able to play it.
Tragic is fixing something on my computer. Uno momento, por favor.
Scavenger hunt is going on, by the way. Tomorrow it's going to be Nando Kappa. Nando Capo's channel is youtube.com/user/NANDOCAPO03. For those of you who don't want to watch a VOD and try to figure out where I'm telling you to go, it is up on the schedule. Go to my forum thread for the scavenger hunt, and there is a link that'll take you directly to his channel.
Sorry, what are you doing?
What's happening?
Go, keep
All
covering
right. Well,
the
I'm
news
gonna
stuff.
keep hosting here. Besides that, let's see. We talked about From the Forge, weekly watcher missions. Do we have? Do we have a code this
Yes,
week?
we do have a code.
Do we have a code for today?
The code will be going up at 5:25.
5:25.
Very specific timing today, folks.
Central Time.
5:25. Sortex says, spoken like a true customer support veteran, Domo. Hey, Union Pacific and everyone. Skylar says, loving the hats. I believe Captain Napalm also made a nice comment about the hat. Thanks, guys. I'm actually just wearing the hat because I need to get a haircut, and I have not yet.
I, too, need a haircut. Super bad.
Ellen on Facebook says, it's teaming that kills the game mode, referring to Steel Hunter. Yeah, we are trying to crack down on the teaming up, and we have banned several people for
we
doing
have.
that, thanks to your reports, so we really appreciate that.
I feel as though I have been seeing sort of less of those complaints. So I feel like maybe, some people are starting to understand, hey, I'm going to get banned for this. So, I mean, keep sending in those reports. We are still enforcing it. But, you just got to kind of weed people out. Eventually they'll start figuring out that this is not something that we will tolerate.
Or they won't, and they'll just get banned.
I
That happens.
believe I may have forgotten to click post on the post, but I'll update it right after I'm done with this stream. Tomorrow is going to be Klaus Kellerman. He usually releases his videos in the morning, but I know he specifically left his timestamp as TBD because I know he's got some stuff going on, so he's not entirely sure when he'll be posting that. But I assume it's going to be coming out in the morning. But yeah, keep an eye on Klaus Kellerman's channel tomorrow for the scavenger hunt code.
So Brad on Facebook says, I have a question for tournaments. I work every single tournament. Any chance we will get some different times? Brad, I have great news for you.
Fantastic news.
We have just added a tournament manager to our competitive gaming team, which is going to allow us to offer a lot more range of tournaments and times. So really appreciate your patience on that. Guys, we've been offering kind of a minimum tournament schedule the last few months because poor 1984 Big Brother has been buried under clan stuff and tournament stuff, and so
That's
now we
an understatement.
Yeah, so we have some help for Big Brother, and we're going to be able to do a lot more cool stuff with tournaments, and competitive gaming in general is going to see, it's not going to look like what Gold League and Silver League look like almost for sure, but we are looking at expanding World of Tanks competitive gaming, and we have some pretty exciting stuff that we'll hopefully be announcing over the coming months into the autumn here.
Hey, Scum of the Earth is in chat.
Oh, noted nice guy, Scum of the Earth.
All around nice guy in front of the stream.
I think that covers all of our major news items, so now I think we're going to hop into game and maybe do some platooning with you fine folks and poor play. Might as well. It's going to be kind of a chill stream. We don't really have anything else to cover, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So we're going to pop the platoon link in chat, and then we will be getting... sorry, just muting my phone so that doesn't go off.
Alan Herb says, talk about the reward tank. The reward tank for Frontline or the reward tank for rank battles? Because I don't think we actually went public with the announcement. I know we did a leak where we showed what the tank was going to be. It's going to be a German.
You're fine in my book, Cygnus.
It's I don't remember, tier 9 or something. If you go to the Wargaming Community Feedback Request sub-forum in the World of Tanks NA forum, you should be able to find the reward tank for rank battles, at least what it was in its state when it was in Super Test, since we haven't released any more information about it since. But that'll give you at least a little bit of an idea.
Platoon Q is going, so if you guys want to join that, go ahead and click that link, fill it out. It'll be cool. We'll be awesome. We'll go back to big head mode for now.
I'm always in big head mode. I live life in big head mode.
Did we mention the end date for Steel Hunter, by the way? Steel Hunter, excuse me, y'all. Steel Hunter ends on the 16th, but it ends like in the wee hours of night. So essentially, the 15th is going to be your last day to grind out those remaining Steel Hunter levels. So get them chevrons while you can, folks.
Yep, and some of you will have noticed that Steel Hunter will be ending right as the next episode of Frontline starts. So Steel Hunter will end, and then we will have the glorious new Craftwork map to explore and blow each other up on. It's going to be a good time. All right, let's get the platoon queue started.
Lil Milk. Lil
Great
Milk.
name. Love it. Awesome.
Lil Milk.
Awesome.
I love it. That's a great name. Invite sent, I believe.
And then
Awesome.
the next person up is going to be Just for Blood, so stick around, don't go anywhere. You're going to be coming up in the next battle.
Oops. Here we go.
It's just Lil Milk.
Lil Milk. Tragic, do you want to swap to my screen real quick so I can
Oh, we
give
can swap
the
to yours.
the spiel about turning off the setting and the settings?
All right, we'll swap over to
If you would like to
platoon
platoon with us, pay close attention to what Domo is about to show you.
I'm going to show this one time.
Once,
Pay attention.
only once.
All right. Lil Milk, he knows what's up. He already got it. He or she, I apologize for
They.
assuming your gender. They. So you go into your settings, and right here, accept invitations from friends in the garage. Make sure that is disabled. I don't know why it says it the way that it does. It's very misleading in the English language, in my opinion, but it is what it is. This means that you can only accept invitations from friends in the garage. So you want to make sure that's disabled, because if you're not friends with us, you will not see our invite.
And we would like to be friends with all of you, but there is a hard friends list cap. So unfortunately, we cannot add all of you to our
So
friends
streamer's
list.
choice for Lil Milk.
I'll leave it to you, Domo.
Okay. Ooh, gosh, I kind of wanna do a tier 10 boy.
Ooh, feeling strong today.
Feeling a little
Swedish boy.
perky.
I have to be honest, I have really been enjoying my STB1 after the changes. It feels
I
very
hear
nice.
good things. I know that people roasted it at first when they saw it on paper.
I mean,
but
I'm sure it's not.
after the patch
It's
came
probably
out.
not Clan Wars meta, but it's fine in random battles.
I saw a lot of really positive feedback about it though. I saw negative feedback about it too. You either you love it or you hate it. I know folks mentioned that it would be really cool to have the full left and right tilts on the suspension that is historical for the STB1, I guess. But yeah, balance.
Carl says, I am friends with Big Brother. Ah, so you know all of Big Brother's secrets. Let's discuss things.
All right.
I
are
need
you
more
guys
things
ready?
to blackmail him over. Hey, Monty. Hey, Cajun.
5,
How's it going, guys?
Hello.
4,
Hey, Cajun. What's up, man?
3, 2, 1, go.
So you guys will be proud of me. As we discussed last week, I finally worked my way up into blue recents, and I was very excited about that. And then I promptly was a tomato. Did you just spill on yourself?
No, I'm trying to drink it without just bumping the crap out of this microphone.
Anyway, I had blue recents, which I was very proud of, and then I promptly torpedoed them with last week's stream, and I'm now immediately back into the green. So sad day for Cabbage. Hopefully,
Such a sad, sad day.
yeah, I'm gonna try and play for real today, guys. I'm putting the imaginary training band on, and we're gonna try and make good decisions.
Cajun Doma, what's that I hear about going beach on Overlord? It's the secret hidden meta
Advice in the
strat.
chat.
You don't know about it.
Cajun's gonna explain everything I do wrong in chat, probably.
Yeah. I mean, or we could have Germ do another play-by-play.
Yeah. Right.
We're not sponsored by Red Bull or affiliated in any way, but if they want to, send us some free cases, I would not be
Are you-
opposed.
Dude, we get Red Bull in our, beverage case.
Oh,
in the
I know,
kitchen.
but we pay for it.
Chan Slam says, "What tank got to you to blue?" Honestly, it was a lot of the Challenger. I've been playing that line recently, trying to get to the Charioteer because I always knew that would a vehicle I would enjoy, and a lot of the Challenger and the T10. I've been the tech tree tanks I've been grinding lately, and I'm doing pretty well in both of those vehicles. But the Challenger especially, I've been doing really well in the Challenger. Tank just, I believe the youth say, the tank vibes with me, or I vibe with the tank, or the tank has a vibe I appreciate. I don't know. Maybe Domo could help me. He goes to raves.
Sending good vibes.
So there we go. Yeah, the tank has good vibes for me, personally. It looks
Does it?
goofy, but I love it.
You look goofy.
I do. And I love me too.
Well,
That's good.
Derpsalot is roasting me in chat right now.
Is he?
For going beach on Overlord. That's fake news.
Yes!
Fake
I'm
news,
so
guys.
happy that meme that I started several months ago is still around and torturing me.
It's like a year-old meme now, guys.
It is. It's pretty old. We just started saying that on stream, I think, too. It wasn't even like a real thing.
Yeah, it was like not prompted by any sort of gameplay
Ooh,
examples.
ooh. Cygnus on Twitch coming in hot with the pro tip. Cabbage, don't get shot by the red tanks.
Well, that's a pretty good
I've
tip.
been playing all wrong for 7 years.
I've been
all wrong?
I've been told
Yeah.
I should switch to colorblind mode, so maybe
Yes.
there'll be purple tanks.
Yes.
I like the
Switch to colorblind.
It's like it's
mode.
like
I
this nice
can't.
little soothing lavender.
I can't.
It's a soothing lavender.
Here's why. And because it's a soothing lavender, I don't have any sense of urgency to shoot purple tanks. I just stare at them.
Yeah, but then when you shoot them, you get this beautiful juxtaposition of gold and lavender.
Is that an implication that I shoot nothing but gold?
No. The color, the like when you hit like that kind of, I guess it's more yellow. I don't know, yellowish gold.
Is that E5 just chilling there? Oh, that didn't
I
bad.
appreciate the aesthetic with spaces in between all the letters. Aesthetic.
That E5 made a very questionable positioning decision, and that other autoloader isn't far behind. Oh, now I'm the one getting
Where
autoloaded.
is my shots going? Because they is not going into the
accent was that?
tops. I'm not really sure.
I'm going to wait these guys out a little bit. They're both aiming at me now. Got some good damage in, though.
I just bounced that Steve-O over there.
Did they back up? Oh, did not see the Type 5 coming. That hurt very badly.
There's a Type 5. Why? Why would you not take a Type 5 into the eastern like city block?
Because he wanted to do what he just did to me, which is HE pen for 900 damage.
Woo!
Yeah.
That's a little spicy.
That hurt pretty badly.
Oh, I mean, at least I have shots into the back of this leopard now. That's nice.
Oh, missed that shot on the leopard.
Aw.
He's down.
Somebody killed him before.
Type 5 is not pushing up, but he's thinking about it.
I'm thinking about
I'm going to get out of here a little
backing
bit.
up because he is pushing up. And if there's one thing that Swedish mediums don't enjoy, it's high explosive rounds.
Oh, are you playing the Swedish Tier 10? I didn't notice. I love that thing, actually.
Yeah, it's really fun. I'm kind of trash at it because it's so susceptible to HE. But I love how flexible the entire like Swedish medium line is. Quit showing. Who am I showing my sides to, man?
I think I'm the one showing my sides. You're fine, I think. Unless they specifically said Domo.
No.
Yeah, it was me. I definitely was showing my sides. I was peeking out really aggressively and paid for it.
When will gold rounds go back to costing gold? I don't think they ever will.
Yeah, that would make the game like incredibly pay to win.
Yeah.
Well,
At least now you can purchase them with like
I mean, so let me put it
credits.
this way. I understand where he's coming from, specifically because of my experiences on Classic. You would get like a drip of gold on Classic, and then everybody wanted to save up for the Type 59 so they could have enough gold to get that. So people were actually firing gold rounds very sparingly, but I'm not sure if that same thing would happen if you weren't able to, if you were able to flex your credit card and simply buy more gold rounds.
I'm definitely going to die right about now.
almost definitely.
I just think, yeah, purely from
Yep.
like a design perspective.
Was there hardcover back there I could have run to? I don't think so.
Nah, you could have like
I don't think there's any.
gone
There's that
down
rock
like
pile
a
there.
slope, like where I'm pointing my gun, where Little Milk is. I'm gonna try to support him, but
That Type 5 did a really good job at pushing at the right time.
yeah, he did. And he is scraping the crap out of Little Milk. I'm not gonna be able to pen that dude.
Nick Shocks on Twitch is asking for permission to link the scavenger Reddit thread. Scavenger on Reddit
Yeah,
thread.
go
I'm fine
for
with
it.
that.
Just send it to one of our mods. Usually,
And I ricocheted
that
off
would
the
be.
Monty's here. I saw Monty. Yeah.
Yeah. Send the link to Montague, and then he'll check it over, and then he can post it.
We're getting some shout outs. Little Milk, go Milk. Oh, Milk's down.
Milk put up a very valiant effort.
Good job.
We both were futilely trying to pen that Type 5. Oh boy. Oh, we're about to have a bad time though.
Bad times are a coming.
GPix1 on Twitch asks, Cabbage, when will the secret TOG2 missile launcher be unveiled? We don't talk about that yet.
Just for blood. I'm sorry, man. I did not mean to block you. I was trying to run away.
What?
I kind of turned behind, and then he wanted to run away too.
You just got Just for Blood killed?
Well, he can...
Wow.
Next battle, he's up for platoon, so he can, I don't know, push me off of a cliff. I'm not sure. That's breaking the rules. He can't do that, but I'm sorry.
Cody Menz
I didn't mean
reported.
to. I didn't mean... Oh, God. Oh, God, no.
You deserve this.
Hey, hot dogs and buns. How are you?
Come on. Oh, no.
Kabloom. Well, I think that's going to be an L. I definitely did not have a good game, but it sounds like Lil Milk did. It looks like we're just going to get mopped up.
You guys flexing with your beta badges?
Why don't you have a beta
scrub
badge?
with my 13
Where were
Dark
you in
Runners
2011?
I started playing in 2012.
Actually, or was it 2010? I don't even remember anymore. It's been such a crazy
NA launched
decade.
in 2011.
Henry on Facebook says we should ban Domo for physics abuse. We will send in that replay to the review team just to see if he should be banned. Thank you for sending a link to Monty Nick Shocks. Thank you, Monty, for posting it. We're actually got local superiority. All right, let's bounce out of that game since we're not showing it anymore. Wanted Puppy 69 said it's reported. I like the re. Good game, Lil Milk. Sorry that we were not able to get the win with you. Right.
For what it's worth, I feel like I didn't play completely terrible there.
I did. I made poorer decisions. Stuart on Facebook says, are you allowed to say if and or when the VK7501 will come back? I was waiting for funds and missed it by mere hours. Oh, feel your pain, Stuart. I've been there. At this time, I'm actually not sure when it will come back. However, I find it very likely that it will make a return, if not by the end of the year, probably in December. Just about everything goes on sale at least once in December.
You want to get Just for Blood?
Yeah, I was. I need the username. Thank you. Just for Blood. I assume that Just for Blood only drinks the blood of his enemies. Oh, sorry, gotta punch you a little milk. Thanks for playing with us. All right, so invite sent out to Just for Blood.
Awesome.
Atlas Hug said, did I hear a new Frontline map? What did you talk show about it? Atlas, all we did was go over the article that's posted on the World of Tanks news page. We can probably get the link in chat for you from Tragic or one of the mods. But it's got some screenshots and an overview of the map and the music, so some cool stuff. But it will be on September 16th. We'll have the new Frontline map, which is very cool.
Just for Blood says we picked tier. You want to pick since I picked the last one?
Sure. I'm going to drop us down to tier 6 because I embarrassed myself in my last tier 10 game.
Oof. Yep.
And I think we will roll with the best tier 6 tank in the game.
Which is?
Well, I guess they're going to find out when we load in, won't they?
Ooh,
it's a secret for now.
Oh, I see.
Scum of the Earth says, Domo did one more damage than me. Why?
Ooh.
Cygnus is asking about the code. I believe the code will come out at 5:25 according to Tragic.
Yes.
Central Time.
Yes.
Brandon on YouTube says, Just for Blood is OG.
Oh. Do you guys want to talk about what we did for the Discord today?
Oh, yeah. So,
what Crazy Boop did for the Discord?
What Tragic and I sort of helped with, but mostly Tragic. So we've been playing around with the announcements channels because Discord released this new announcement channel feature thing that basically lets you publish posts from your channel to other people's servers if they choose to follow your channel. But that doesn't serve our purposes very well because you have to do everything manually. So what we did is we created some new roles for the server where basically you can request this role and we will assign that role to you to opt into notifications for specific channels. So if you want to get pinged by the bot every time we go live on Twitch, you can opt into the NA, the World of Tanks NA stream channel, and then that way every time that we go live, you'll get a ping on Discord saying, "Hey, blah blah blah,
Yeah.
you know, blah 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 blah." It's for streaming.
Basically, though, it's the channel that you want to go and look into is called React for Pings. React for Pings, and basically you can pick and choose. So we have one for Scavenger Hunt, we have one for Weekly Watchers, we have one for YouTube. We also have ones for our CC's YouTubes and Twitch streams. So if you guys want to do that, it's really awesome. We can also just like ping that group. So if you want to know more about it, or if there's an update on something like Scavenger Hunt, maybe we updated the schedule, you'll get a ping. Or if we are doing a drop for Weekly Watchers, I'll ping what the time is for that code. So
Yeah, then if you hate getting pings, that means that we're going to be sending at here's and at everyone's out less.
Yeah.
So if you don't opt into them, you should theoretically be receiving less pings than you were before.
Yes.
Cajun says people can already set that kind of thing in their notifications. You can set the settings for password. Yeah, this just makes it a lot easier for everyone.
They can per channel. However, there's no way for us to selectively send stuff out to just them. So then other people who don't set those settings for their channel would be getting pings if we were sending an at here or an at everyone. But this way specifically, we can send something just out to those. If you just want Scavenger Hunt notifications and nothing else, then you can, theoretically, you can at that role. I don't know. We'll try it out. I think it's going to be good. But if it's not working, according to how we want it to work, then we can explore other options.
Yeah.
If you're not in our Discord, consider joining. Discord.
Oh yeah, so is the tier 6 platoon happening anytime soon?
Yeah,
Since
let's do the
Alan-
count-in. we got Just for
All
Blood
right.
waiting
Yeah,
on us.
we can talk while we
count
play.
in. Tier 6, get ready. You guys should already know what tier we're playing since we talked about it.
Is it tier
And-
6?
Is it? I thought you guys said you were doing tier 6.
I think it's tier 6.
Oh, well. Anyways, all right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
I need to see some Churchill game carrier buttons. I don't actually have the Churchill game carrier. I need to get it. I have it unlocked because I have the Badger line down. I just don't have one in my garage right now.
No occasion. Not multiple types of notifications. One type of notification per channel.
We can cut to game camera now so I can show off the tank I chose, which of course is the KV2,
Oh my god.
the best tier 6 tank in the game.
KV2 Ragnarok, so you can.
Yeah, the Cromwell B
balance
is
those
probably
heretics.
actually the best tier 6 tank, but it's not nearly as fun.
Well, T-3485M is kind of meta too. You see that a lot.
Have no fear, J-Man is here. Big Tinker 13
maybe.
asks, will there be clan wars at tiers other than 10? And the answer is, we don't know at this time.
Possibly. Possibly not.
Cygnus says the KV is the best tier 8 in the game, which I don't think is true.
I mean, it's got like a tier 7 gun, maybe. Tier 8 gun.
Anyway, the actual best thing that happened with the Discord is Crazy Boop was finally able to upload our animated server icon, and now it explodes. He asked me what I thought it should do because EU's has a nice one where like the Watt logo like separates and spins around and it's cute. And he's like, "What should ours do?" And I said, "Explode." And so he made it explode.
It's
great.
Explode.
It's great.
After you shoot it, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4 times.
Yeah,
It goes boom, and then it says NA, and then the logo comes.
That's
back
what
up.
I was
That's
a
what
little
we
bit
kind of embrace.
confused
A
at
constant
first
explosion.
because it just like randomly changed to text, and I was like, "What happened? Who broke it?"
Yeah.
And
We
then
got- We got several pings from a couple people about it, and they were like, "What's wrong with the logo?" Yeah.
Were they?
Yeah.
It keeps blowing up.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, check it out. Let us know what y'all think.
Yeah.
Crazy Boop I think he did a great job. I was a little confused at first. I feel like the kind of like the bullet holes on it are a little bit hard to like discern. Whoa, these guys are YOLOing in here. I bet you regret that decision, hey buddy. I'm gonna die anyway, but
Oh, it never
it
gets
was
old,
cool.
folks. It really doesn't. The whole bar disappearing. That was 978 damage in one shot
Calculated.
at tier 6.
That was
Tank
that was
Flanker,
a
we
bait and
use
switch.
OBS for our streaming.
Someone asked if I have encounter turned off, and you know what? I think I do.
good.
I should probably turn it back on for this purpose.
Nah.
Well, but people who have it turned on are gonna have a hard
Yeah,
time
that's
coming
fair.
in with us.
That's true.
I've been meaning to turn it back on anyway, so I'm gonna turn it back on after this game, guys.
Thank you for that glorious save, by the way, Cabbage and Just for Blood.
Oh man.
Oh, there's an E25 on the right.
Shot.
He's spotted.
Uh-oh,
Shoot him!
uh-oh.
Shoot him! Shoot him! I hate E25s.
I do not have gun depression. I can't.
Shoot him! Shoot
I
him
can't
now!
pug. There's a KV-85
Shoot him now.
looking right at me. Come on! There you go. There you go. I suffered for that decision.
So my number one rule for you guys in chat: if you ever see an E25, shoot it right away. Yes! Just like that. Those things are too dangerous if you leave them alive. They pump out too much damage too fast. And they're hard to spot. So when you get the chance to shoot them, shoot them. Domo's dead already.
Cryptic Chalk says.
Yeah, I was
"Tragic
getting
is a
shot by
player
the
for
arty that
people.
should have been shooting at
Encounter
you."
Off.
It's okay. I think I died earlier than you last game, so it's not going to be a streak like it was last time.
Hey, I got 1,300 spotting.
Was that off my shot?
Probably.
Were you the one that tracked the KV-122?
No, that wasn't me.
Oh,
so it was you and Just for Blood that were focusing them when they rushed into that ditch.
I really don't
That
know what
tank
that Churchill was thinking.
Can be disgusting.
If you're a one-shot and you know there's a KV-2 watching the place you peeked out and got shot previously,
Hey, Larry
don't peek
3,
out again.
what's up? Larry 3 says, "Aw man, I'm totally late. How long have y'all been streaming?" Only about 40 minutes.
Dang, is it 40 minutes?
Yeah.
GPX says, why no love for the E50? I got tons of love for the E50. It's the E25 that I got no love for. And I mean, I have love for the E25. It's dangerous. It's a dangerous vehicle.
Stuart White says, "If you guys can't give a shout out to him on stream, maybe via in-office shout out to him for me." To who?
To who?
What?
I don't know.
What are we talking-
gonna.
Who we shouting out?
I have no idea, actually. I don't see a name. Well, oh wait. Shout out to the CSR Alan Langley. All right.
Can do. I actually know Alan Langley,
Yeah.
and yeah, I totally can. He's a great guy.
Yeah, we could do
We'll
that.
definitely let his boss know that.
Ooh.
No.
Ooh.
The agonizing part of the KV2.
Oh, no.
Sometimes when you...
Oh. Do it.
Yes.
Aw.
We don't know what happened there. Oh, nothing good.
No, nothing good. Man. Time flies when you're having fun, says Hot Dogs and Buns.
Yeah, that's true. Hot dogs. How long have you been watching our streams? Because I actually used to say that so much that Domo complained about it, and I had to start to marshal myself to stop saying it so much.
Oh.
Dude,
This is
Just
Watt
for Blood
streamer
is
hacks.
killing it in this Burt.
Yeah, has he been? I assumed he has been. He's in that middle ditch playing that aggressive Burt role.
Maybe we can kind of do.
Dude definitely knows how to
we
play
can
the
do
304. Because when we first pushed
There we
in,
A little screen.
picture-in-picture action.
Yeah, a little picture-in-picture.
Loving that picture-in-picture. Oh,
So good.
oh, nope.
It's actually
Oh,
so
that
good.
Jackson blew up so fast.
There.
Wow.
He got one click by the OI.
Wow, we have a lot of derp on our side. All right, I'm just going to keep my gun aimed in and not move and hope I can...
Sickness
He's gonna
says, "I
be
told you, KV2 is the
over
best
there.
tier 8 in the game."
Where's he going to be? Yeah, there he is. There we go. Got the M44.
The Hobbling Farmer says, "Aiming reduces DPM."
It does actually. I've actually heard that theory. Yeah, yeah. Well, not theory, but there's a... I think it does depend a little bit on the tank you're playing. I think the KV2 you probably want to aim a little bit because your miss rate's going to be incredibly high if you don't. But yeah, if you have a reasonably accurate tank, it's usually better to just take the shot and get back into cover, right?
Yeah, look at that. XP earned, I was in 5th place. So, you know, not too bad.
Yeah, yeah.
Of course, most of my XP earned was from spotting that poor tank that he one-shot ultimately.
Just for Blood get put in at 1,200 damage in the Burt, which is a great game. And shout out to Just for Blood for playing an Arty with us and doing well.
Oh yeah.
We don't get a lot of people who take
so
the SPG.
next up is Retro Carnival, and he wants to play tier 8.
Yeah. Just for Blood says, I'm in the queue 2 times. Please remove the second one. Tragic.
Who?
Just for Blood.
Just for
Thanks, Just Blood.
I generally remove any doubles. So like, so we have Nick D Commander in twice. I'm gonna remove your second one for now. If we have time to go through more than once, but you know.
All right, invite sent out to Retro Carnival.
Awesome. And then up next after Retro Carnival will be Nick D Commander, and you chose the tier 8 for your platoon. So.
Tier 8 for this one. Sweet.
Deathman, to watch this stream or to do my physics homework, you should do your
Both.
physics
Do
homework
both
while watching the stream.
Good luck with the physics homework, man. That stuff's fun once you get into it.
It's fun until you get into vectors, and then it's not fun. So I got all this. I'm like, sweet science class. Wait, when did this turn into math?
Yeah, right about high school. Hot Dogs and Buns says that I've been working on the Challenger Tier 7. Nice. Loving that tank right now as well. I'm almost to the Charioteer, and I'm kind of like, I'm definitely going to keep the Challenger. I'm not going to sell it. It's staying in the garage.
Oh, gosh, what do I play? Bring the
Lorraine
Progetto.
40T. Oh.
I don't like the Lorraine.
No? Why not?
Ooh, Retro Carnival
better.
also picking an SPG. Brave choice. I like it.
Right,
I don't like the
let's
aim
get
time on the
tier
Lorraine.
8,
It's too long to
ready,
aim.
Count in.
Story J says vectors are the easiest ones.
So, Cabbage.
I
what is
can't wrap
your
my head around it.
favorite- Oh, I was going to say, Cabbage, what is your favorite tier 8 premium?
Oh, I have a lot of favorites. Like just overall, my favorite, the one I play the most.
Yes.
Honestly, I can't believe I'm saying this, but it probably is the Patton KR.
Nice.
I play a lot of the Patriot now that I've kind of figured it out.
Right.
It took me a while to get into it.
Counting.
Yep.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
There we go. But I just like the KR. I really love the fluff behind the KR. The actual first patents into Korea. I wish they had the same paint job as the one from Bovington, but I just really like the M46. I like all the M46s, the KR and the Tier 9 Tech Tree.
ROMS2492, you should re-ask your question because we've got 3 different chat sections going with 296 people watching. So there might not be a lot of chat on your platform, but there's a lot of chat on all the platforms. So yeah, re-ask the question because I can't like scroll up and find it.
Oh, why'd you stop the team battle?
Why do we need team battles?
I think the main thing is they weren't really being used anymore, and they have more modern replacements for that game mode coming in now.
Do some picture-in-picture again. Ah, yes.
Ooh, Stuart on Facebook's in the game with us. Good luck, Stuart. Hopefully you're on our team because we're gonna win. Sortex says we are coming for you. No stream sniping.
Good joke, Cabbage.
Osco says 59 Patton is hands down the best tier 8 prim. Lol. I actually don't mind the 59 Patton. It's not good, but it's not like, it's not a CDC.
Or Escoda T40.
But yeah, I wish the KR had a little more alpha damage.
Shout out to Michael. I'm gonna butcher your name, Michael Vankenvelar. On Facebook, he says, "Hey, just started learning a lot from the stream." Or yeah, he said he just started and he's learning a lot from watching.
Oh man,
so that's good.
Let
you should
us
watch
direct
people
you
who are better.
Yeah, let us direct you to some people who can help you learn good habits.
True Voodoo on Twitch is really good. He teaches a lot. He's really good at explaining stuff.
Guido 1212.
Guido 1212 on YouTube and on Twitch is also excellent. Who else is really educational? Cody Menz. He's great.
For sure. The Walk Guru.
The Walk Guru. You can check him out on walkguru.com. You can check him out on Twitch and on YouTube. A multi-platform guy.
Oh man, I can't believe I missed that. So I think I can use this hard cover here to punish this guy's peeking. He doesn't. Yeah, he realized it now. So his friends can't shoot me because I have this cover here, and he's kind of putting himself in a situation where now he has to go north or just sit there. His choice.
So Miguel Silva says 3 players teamed up against me and Steel Hunter, but I only have some screenshots of them ignoring each other. Do I need to send a ticket? Yes, you should send a ticket in for sure.
Will screenshots? I don't think screenshots technically will suffice.
No.
There is a mod that you can use to enable replays, or you can record the battle. So NVIDIA Shadowplay or there's like a built-in functionality in Windows as well that you can use if you Windows G.
Yeah.
I'm coming, Retro Carnival. I see those guys pushing across the bridge. I'm going to use my specialty power of looking at the minimap to determine how I should reposition. Which is a skill you can learn from watching Cody.
There's an Emil 1951 back there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and I'm about to die. Yep, there it goes.
I got to be honest, I maybe because I don't play enough of the 51, I haven't noticed a real difference between the Emil 1951 and the Emil 2.
There's not a lot. You mean Emil 1?
Oh, yeah, the Emil 1.
There's not a lot. I believe the 1951 is slightly more mobile. And there are like slight differences with the gun handling.
Cygnus 610 says, what mod adds the minimap?
All right, so there's this super secret hack. It's a redemption code, if you will. You got to redeem it inside of the game. If you don't have a minimap, you type in M, and then hit your plus key a bunch of times, so it's as big as possible.
Try and bait this AT shot out. Oh, we penned. Jerk. Counter pen. Now you're dead. I win. Oh, we just lost South entirely. Uh-oh.
Yep.
Oh boy.
I mean, that's about the time in which Domo died.
If only we had a medium tank with strong frontal turret armor and good gun depression to hold that whole down spot in the south. Cough.
What are you coughing at? The Scorpion.
Hey, you got the party planning committee is here.
Hello?
So go ahead and assume the party position.
No.
Cabbage.
I don't want to get M40'd. Oh no, the defender. No. Oh, that was so scary. Oh man.
Well, at least you got the Scorpion supporting.
Is that just 2 defenders? Yep.
Yep.
They both, that one hit me on the move. What a shot. What a shot from Dutch 323 at D-Day. On the move.
Alrighty.
Well, we still have our boy...
oh, do we?
Yeah, Retro Carnival's. Retro Carnival popping him for 77 damage like the brave SPG warrior he is. Now he gets knocked out.
Alrighty.
I actually feel pretty good about my gameplay decisions that game. This is the first good one.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about my game. I poked sometimes that I didn't need to poke, and I got punished for it. It wasn't the strongest game. It wasn't the worst game, but I definitely made some mistakes.
Mistakes were made.
Every time.
Robert on YouTube asks, will the only map for Frontline be Craftwork for the duration of Frontline? I'm asking for EU, as that's where I play. So, Robert, at this time, the only thing that we can confirm is that the next episode will be on the new map. We're not exactly sure how it's going to look after that at this time. It might rotate. It might be one, then the other episode. We're not sure yet. But the next episode, starting September 16th, which for all regions, I believe, will be on the new map for sure.
We had a couple of people who were getting some lag on YouTube. I have acknowledged that, and I will look into it.
Yeah, Retro Carnival pointing out Mountain Pass is a pretty tough map for SPGs, and he is correct, it is. All right, who's up next?
Up next, we have... that person.
Nick
D. Commander.
Alan Erb on Facebook says redemption time. Redeem yourself, Domo.
I'm not finding any names by that spelling.
Nick, did you put your in-game name or did you put your Twitch name or something if you're in chat. If not, we'll go for Tainted Miracle.
Yeah, let us know, Nick. I'm not getting a player by that name, but let us know if you got it wrong, and we'll work you back in for the next one.
OG Atlas Hugged has a good question. Are there more ways to earn FL boosts coming back? So to my knowledge, yes, you will be able to earn another 10 Frontline boosts once the Frontline season starts. And you will also be able to buy an additional 10 for gold if you want. And as far as the Frontline reserves that you buy with gold, if you have any left over after all of the Frontline seasons are completely done, that gold will be refunded to you.
All right. Invite sent to Tainted Miracle. Nemanja on YouTube, on Facebook said, "Sorry guys, EU." Oh, so I think that may have been what happened. It was an EU player.
Oh, okay.
The Captain Napalm spelled his name wrong in the form because.
Did he?
Yeah.
Captain Napalm.
No worries, I have.
I've got it on my friends list. Don't worry about it.
Tainted Miracle, this is your last call. Invite out to you right now. Let us know in chat if you're having any issues.
Say hello, Tainted Miracle.
YouTube is asking if we've lagged out. Yeah, it sounds like we're still having issues on YouTube.
Yeah.
If you are watching us on YouTube, we are.
Someone else on YouTube said that they refreshed and it solved the issue for them. So
maybe
try doing
to
that.
Refresh. All right, Tainted Miracle. We'll come back to you if you get back to us. But invite sent out to Captain Napalm. We got Captain Napalm.
Stream is still good on Twitch.
Card says tech company again having problems figuring out how the internet works. I mean, we're not an ISP.
Only.
And also, we're not having issues on any of our other channels. It's only YouTube.
No other platform has had the issue. So.
Yep. We're getting some questions in chat asking where the platoon link is.
I mean, currently we have 20 people.
Ooh, yeah.
More than 20 people.
Unfortunately,
we're
going to be completely stacked.
So I don't think at this point in time we'll be able to do any additional people.
Sorry, guys. It does fill up fast. We try and work in as many people as possible.
Who do we have in
time is limited.
The platoon?
Captain Napalm.
Alrighty.
At tier 6.
Captain Napalm. All right. So we'll put.
He says, "This is for you, Domo. Otherwise, I would have played the KVC."
He's showing off that Thunderbolt that we gave him after D-Day.
Oh, nice. Well, I will match his Thunderbolt with my Fury. All right, I think we're ready for a tier 6 count-in whenever we can get it going.
All right.
Yeah, so for context,
Captain
Napalm is like really cool player that we met at D-Day. His whole family plays World of Tanks.
He handed me a sheet full of tanks that he wanted to see in the game, and it was pretty well researched and well put together. Thank you for that, Captain Napalm. I think I told you last stream we have forwarded on to the dev team, and I'm hoping to get a response for you.
Right.
But they are really busy working on the premium ammo rebalance right now.
4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Is Miguel the same guy who had the screenshots for the Steel Hunter thing
Yes.
earlier? So, Miguel, if you send in all the information you have in the screenshots, we'll definitely take a look at it and evaluate it. If it is enough, we'll do it. If they are all in the same clan and the screenshots are pretty obvious, I think we might be able to do it. Our apologies, Twitch. That count-in went to YouTube only because Tragic was just updating YouTube on the technical status.
My bad.
Things. Yeah, no worries. I was just like, somebody's asked where was the countdown, and I looked in chat and I was like,
man.
YouTube only. No worries. Apologies for that one, guys. Only YouTube got it.
Oh wow, this the Christmas 2017 camo looks really cool on the Type 64.
Let's run that.
Josh says, can you play the AE Phase 1 for us? Not yet, Josh.
Beautiful.
We will have that on stream at some point in the future to show.
Yeah, I think
but
we
not
actually
today.
we don't have it on our accounts yet.
Is this the first episode you can earn it, or is it going to be? I've lost the Frontline plot.
I think so. I thought it was last episode, but I could be wrong.
I haven't seen any.
Carter says, do we get any information on the E75TS or the Senlac LT or the ROM Panzer? Some of us would actually like to give your company money for them.
Sure. I can tell you that one of those 3 is going to be on sale soon.
Ooh.
Can't tell you which one.
Why not, Cabbage?
Because I'll get in trouble.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
The reason, guys, it's not to like withhold information. It's just because stuff changes on our side all the time as we make plans and reevaluate plans and such. And we hate to give out, as many of you have noticed, we hate to give out information that turns out not to be wrong. And that's usually why it feels like sometimes we're not able to announce stuff until it's really close, because we're not sure about it until it's really close.
Whoa.
The hobbling farmer says, we would like to pay your salaries.
So Devil's Bane on Twitch is a tainted miracle. We can work you in, Devils. I think we just missed you. We can get you back in.
I can actually...
We'll stack you up next.
How am I being outspotted by this Firefly
I'm not
in
sure
my
how I got spotted
T52
either.
with optics?
Execrable says, can we trigger a nuclear disaster on the new Frontline map? It is kind of topical, right, with the
Tainted
Chernobyl miniseries that everyone watched. By the way, that Chernobyl miniseries, not the greatest grasp of nuclear energy science. Nuclear energy is a good thing, I promise. I won't get into it too much here, but if you care about green energy, nuclear is our best option.
I actually did a lot of research on that when I was in Model UN in college.
Oh, yeah?
Yep, because I was Azerbaijan, and Azerbaijan is, at least was, a proponent of nuclear energy.
Yeah, not exactly the topic of our World of Tanks stream, but there was a little bit of nuclear fear-mongering in that miniseries that upset me a little bit.
Ooh,
Cryptic says they don't like giving out...
No, I did not get
They do not like giving out non-concrete information because when things do not happen, people go crazy. Case in point, why are you no nerf the 430U yet? Yes, that's exactly... a good reason. That is still coming, but again, all of our balancing team is currently working on the premium.
I don't think I'm going to pen this OI.
What did I get spotted by? Is it that T50?
All right, Tainted Miracle, you're back on the list. You should be up next.
T50. Oh. Spotted. Got my legacy skin on my T50. Looking high res.
Did you play the T50 back in the day?
No, I did not.
I didn't either.
I
was.
I do not know the glory of what it was like.
Hey, Jelly Grim.
I was all about the historical tanks back when the game first came out. I was trying to get the T-34 and the Sherman, and I was pretty happy with those two.
My first year of World of Tanks was spent I would grind one tank line of tanks.
Yeah.
I would just play German tank destroyers. I'd wait for the battle to end and then go back into my German tank destroyer.
I was not planning on working for Wargaming at the time, and I didn't know stats at the time. Stats weren't a thing yet, obviously, because it was really early in the game. But if you go to that
guy flipped.
Yes, he did.
Oh man, that
and I
sucks.
bounced. I can't get a safe shot on him from this angle. I have about 35 games in my A20 where I basically just suicide scouted because I wanted to get to
Use
the...
HE.
Oh my gosh, why did nobody else push?
I'm just going to stop. Oh, sorry, I'm coming. You didn't say anything.
Well, our whole remaining team is on this side of the map.
I was shooting at an upside down guy. I didn't know you were pushing.
Narc Sergeant, is there a code for today? Yes.
It's coming out at 5:25 Central exactly. According to Tragic
Yep.
Class.
So you got 23 minutes left until the code comes out.
You know, I actually really like this map.
Kharkov. Whatever. I think it's technically pronounced Kharkiv.
Oh.
And I think it's how it's supposed to be pronounced.
I think you're right.
But we're not too good at pronouncing things here at the World of Tanks on A stream.
That's fine.
Ramia says they haven't nerfed the 430U yet because I'm almost done grinding that line. Rest assured it will be nerfed as soon as I get it. You have that kind of luck, do you, Ramia? Rami, yes, Rami, you can. I have similar luck, Rami.
We're on Central Time.
Yes, we are Central Time.
So let's see. Oko. Wait, oh my gosh. Oscores. I can't pronounce your name.
Oscarsria.
Oh, I'm on EU. Please tell me about this code thing. Unfortunately, this code thing is only for NA. Basically, every single week we release a code. Generally, it's on a Tuesday. But basically, if If you get this code, you get a bunch of consumables, and you also get a mission. If you play the mission, you start your streak, and if you come back the week after that and you do the same thing, you'll have a 2-week streak. So basically, it's a loyalty reward system where you get a code, play mission, continue your streak throughout the month, and the bigger the streak, the bigger the rewards. At the end of the month, I believe if you have a 4-week streak, you actually get 3 days of premium time. So
I've had 2 very unfortunate shots on that AMX before it finally died. Oh, shout out to that guy.
Captain Napalm sporting this awesome fire camo on his Thunderbolt. And silently holding it down in the east.
Nice.
Kicking butt and taking names.
Way to go,
I
Captain
said
Napalm.
butt this time.
Did you take up my word?
No, I said butt.
Oh, that was a different stream.
yeah.
All right, we got the win. Way to go, Team Sherman.
We have chosen to agree to disagree on our
What's the
definition of whether or not that is a swear.
which Norwegian myth is that, Oscars Ria? I actually am a fan of that genre. Look at that. I got a mastery badge, class 1, and led the team.
I did Jack Diddley squat, and I was in the bottom 5 players on my team.
I'm telling you right now, though, that if I had been in the Thunderbolt, I would have done way worse. For whatever reason, despite being nearly identical, I do way worse in the Thunderbolt than I do in the
Alright, so
Fury.
Tainted Miracle, you are up next. You should be receiving an invite very soon, so please make sure you're in game. Please make sure you've turned off that setting, because if you don't, you won't get the invite. It's not even a warning. It's like you just won't get the invite because of the way the game works.
And shout out to Captain Napalm for getting that level 25 badge in Steel Hunter.
Hey,
Well done.
Nice. That's awesome. Cabbage carried the game. What is this timeline?
Right.
Bravo on pronunciation.
I mean, I
by the way,
gotta
since
give a
when-
shout out to the Captain Napalm because there was like 2 or 3 of them maybe, and they held down that flank for the duration of the battle.
All right, so Team Miracle picked Tier 8.
Awesome.
And I think
My
that I have
favorite
to
tier.
back up my earlier claim and play the KR.
Nice. Hey, KR patent.
Oh, what a surprise. Cabbage is playing a bunch of American mediums. Who could have seen this coming?
Absolutely nobody.
All right, what's the
Alright,
time
you
on
said
our... So probably
Tier 8.
close after this
Get
game.
ready.
I don't know if I'm rocking it today, but I'm playing better than I have been.
What setting is she talking about? Domo, would you like to show off? Or
Sure.
Okay. Let's give it a second. We'll cut to your screen and we'll do this.
Tragic sounds like the girl at the carnival rides warning you about the ride falling apart and killing you.
All right. Cool.
So, if you open your game settings, under the General tab, there is a checkbox right here under Chat that says Accept Invitations from Friends in Garage, which is slightly misleading because it should say Only Accept Invitations from Friends in Garage. And if you have this setting enabled, you will not be able to receive a platoon invites from anyone that's not on your friends list. So make sure that's unchecked.
Yes. Alrighty. Cool. All right. Are you guys? Yeah. Make sure.
We're not
you
going to
don't
forget the countdown
not
this
going
time.
to. It's on all
We're ready.
platforms now. All right.
Il
Ready?
Katif says, hey from
Tier
Sweden.
8.
Hey,
Get ready.
from Texas.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
All right.
Tainted Miracle is
Oh, Tina Miracle's talking some mess.
giving
I gotta
you,
be more
giving you
active
crap
in
for not
Discord.
being active in Discord.
I try. I try to be active everywhere, guys.
He's
but it's a
busy
lot.
doing manager stuff.
Well, no, I mean it's. I try and be active on Reddit and the YouTube. Not so much the forums these days, to be honest. But you know, there's a lot of channels, and it's hard to stay on top of all of them. But I do my best, guys. I promise.
I feel that.
We're pretty spread out too, so you'll notice that some of us are on Discord more, some of us are on the Reddit more, some of us on the forums. We try and make sure that we have people in each area picking up.
Generally, what I've noticed the trend that has sort of developed is that Tragic and I are sort of active on Discord. Jambi John and Boop are active on the forums. Tragic and you keep an eye on Reddit mostly, and then we all kind of bounce between all of them, you know, as the need arises or the mood strikes.
As the mood strikes. Attila says, will +1, -1 matchmaking ever be a thing?
Ooh.
So
Not to my
comment on
knowledge.
that. I know that Console has been doing some testing. One of them was like less RNG, and then the other one was +1, -1 matchmaking. So honestly, I mean, we'll see how their testing goes, but you know, currently.
I mean, I would not entirely be opposed, but I know it kind of creates a whole other set of like circumstances.
So Oscar's got back to me. Oh, sorry, finish your thing.
Decision.
Oscar's got back to me about the Norwegian myth that he's named after. It's about a herd of trolls and ghosts that runs around during Christmas times at night, making chaos, stealing food, animals, and even kidnapping humans. It sounds like an amazing time. Oscars, are you Norwegian? If you are, you have a beautiful country. I was fortunate enough to visit. I have some friends who live near Buda, and I was there last year visiting them and had an absolutely magnificent time. It was my best vacation I've ever had.
Our boys on the beach are going to want to go ahead and push because virtually their entire team is over there in the east.
Blizzard wants to know, how do you have purple enemies? That is colorblind mode. You can turn it on in the graphics settings, I believe.
Yeah, either that or there's like UI settings.
Yeah.
If I was not zooming around in an EBR, I would check my settings.
So Jeff on Twitch is asking if we're planning on selling anything new in the Advent calendar. I can't spoil it, but yeah, I don't think everything is going to be old. If that answers your question, but I can't.
Festival fair calendar.
If you know, yeah, the summer Advent calendar. That's definitely festival fair. But you know, you have to evaluate each deal and see if it's worth it for you.
I still think Cabbage needs to turn on colorblind mode.
Yeah, I get a lot of crap about that.
Yeah.
I just can't. I just can't use it.
West flank, please. Rotate.
No, it's fine.
Push
We're going to kill
something.
all these guys.
Advent Fair says Cryptic Shock.
Oh, I should have taken that shot, guys. I was slow on the mouse, and now
look at all these guys who went beach on Overlord, and I did not. This is what you don't do when you go beach on Overlord. Just sit there because, like, look at all the red tanks in the east. We're in big trouble.
So Domo currently, instead of taking the opportunity to prove he doesn't go beach on Overlord, instead doubling down and explaining why they're doing beach on Overlord wrong.
So Attila says, console player here, matchmaking seems to get more and more rough as time goes on, hoping things get adjusted a bit in the future. Are you talking consoles matchmaker? There's a lot of things
I didn't think I was up that high.
World of Tanks PC has done in the last last few patches, honestly, that makes it a lot better, including doing things like balancing it like within the tank type. So if it's an assault TD or if it's like sniper TD,
guys, we
or
are
if
in
it's
trouble.
a autoloader
Nothing we can do.
heavy tank, or if it's an super heavy. So those things get balanced out a lot more, which is super awesome. But I don't think console has hopped onto that train yet.
I'm dead.
Oh no.
So remember when I said the entire enemy team was in the east? Well, the entire enemy team was in the east.
Oh no.
Yeah, they were. We got completely mobbed, unfortunately.
Imagine being on 3 different platforms where we have 275 viewers, William.
Like, still not a ton. But I mean, yeah, William, it's a pretty relaxed Q&A stream. It's not something that appeals to a lot of people.
Yeah. Alrighty, so up next we have Preza, Tier 8. Tier 8.
We will get a better match for you next time, Tainted Miracle. Thanks for playing with us.
Cam D says, I'm with you, Cabbage. Killing purple tanks just seems wrong somehow.
It's not even a conscious choice for me. I just do not have the same urgency aiming at red tanks as I do at, or purple tanks as I do at red tanks.
Yeah.
Praise. I'm also not getting anything for that username.
Alrighty, we'll move on to insanely average.
Preza, did you get your name in chat right? I'm not getting anything. Insanely average.
Alright.
Oh, Tainted Miracle says, I'm just mad because I was running food and got lit on fire. Isn't that the worst?
Oh no.
I've been there.
Love going beach. No one else goes that way.
All right, Tainted, unfortunately, I got to punch you so I can invite the next guy. Oh, shout out to Tainted Miracle for also achieving level 25 in Steel Hunter. Well done.
Oh,
Nice.
sorry, 311 damage, not 138.
Right,
Really
so
dropping
you're-
those bombs.
All right, invite sent out to Insanely Average.
Eric Dory says, "Why isn't that misnomer in the UI around invites just fixed? Seems trivial." So we could basically message the devs like next update, see if they can throw that in there as a ninja fix or something like that.
I just suspect that something like that would be considered low priority in favor of the high priority features that they're working on right now and backlogged for like a million years.
Oh, yeah, I totally missed that. But J-Man was in that game on the other team also in a KR. Were you the one that killed me, J-Man? I didn't see it.
All right, so we got about 10 minutes until the code drops.
Probably after this game.
Oh, yes.
Da, da, da.
All right, so
It was J-Man in the KR got the kill. Well done, J-Man.
y'all are with Insanely Average.
You were part of a
What?
huge mob.
What tier are you guys doing?
Tier 10 works.
Tier 10.
So J McWolf, J Michigan Wolves. I think it's a Michigan Wolves thing. I've learned a few things about life. In the grand scheme of things, any talk about cross-platform, I understand it's different between PC and console, but I would love how fast the queues would be. I'm totally with you on the queues. Unfortunately, at this point, console and PC they're so completely different that there's really no way to integrate them.
Entirely separate beasts.
Right,
sure.
like right down to the very base code, they are separate games. Anything you see in console that is identical to the PC version has been rebuilt from the ground up in the console backend.
Roy Cortez says, "Why can we not have more blacklisted than 1,000?"
I don't know. I can't give you a good
life
answer.
Quirk. I can imagine that the phrase hard coded would come up in a discussion about increasing that limit.
All right.
I'm ready to get this going.
In tier 10, get ready.
Hot Dog and Buns says, "Hey
5,
Cabbage, where'd you get your T-shirt? It looks
4,
cool."
3, 2,
It was
1, go.
So this specific Thunderbolt shirt is actually a staff shirt. It says
other side.
Dev Team on the other side. A couple players have gotten them from Gullible staff. But, however, if you like this format, Domo actually made a version of this shirt for the IS3A, right?
Yeah, except I don't think you can buy it.
Oh, you can't anymore?
No, well, no.
I thought it was in the
could-
Amazon store.
They wouldn't sell it. We gave it out with
Sorry,
IS3A bundles.
Yeah.
I thought it was being sold on the Amazon store.
Apparently, we're going to at some
Okay.
point. I don't know why they haven't just put all the designs up there. If people want them, they should be able to buy them.
Okay. Well, anyway, Domo made a very awesome version of this shirt for the IS3A that will hopefully you'll be able to buy in our Amazon
I'm
store.
salty about it because like a couple of guys from Live Ops have that shirt, and like I was like literally like I will buy the shirt. Like I designed it. I feel like as if I should get a shirt for that. You know, like I like to have at least one of each of all my shirt designs. And yeah, so I'm still kind of salty about it. I want one.
Oh, I'm saying, why can't we have more friends?
Oh, why
Okay.
can't we have more friends?
Yeah, so your blacklist,
Same thing,
you can have
hard-coded.
1,000,
I don't know.
but friends, you can only
Wait,
have 300.
Are you
Oh,
playing
really?
the CGC?
Yeah.
Oh,
What?
boy.
Don't judge me.
I'm not judging. I just didn't expect
oh,
it.
No.
Also, loving that Insanely Average is in the
Alright, well,
Jaggeroo.
We're going to be hiding Domo's gameplay.
Oh, what?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'll leave it up.
I mean,
If you
You
guys
just
want to
get
see
the
me
picture in
spectacularly
picture.
fail in the CGC because I barely play any arty, like, you're welcome to do so.
Is it possible to redeem codes on mobile? My internet just died for no apparent reason. I have
Yeah, it
no
is.
idea of when it'll be back. Yes. So, and on top of that, we actually, if you miss the stream, if you guys miss this stream, let's say, it's a Tuesday and you can't make it, on YouTube, we will post a code that you can get on YouTube. That'll give you the same missions. You can't redeem
For
both.
a
so
code
if y'all
today,
are
I will
thinking-
gladly pay you on Tuesday. Sorry.
Yeah. So if y'all are thinking, oh, I can just get both codes. No, you can only get one. You can only redeem one. but we will post it on YouTube, and it'll be in the VOD. So basically, watch until the very end. So you guys generally watch until we say, okay, bye everybody. We will come back on. We'll only be on YouTube, and we will post the code there. It'll be at the very end of the stream, last 20 seconds or so. And we will call to action it in the comments, so you guys can, go to that timestamp and then, grab your code there. So if you miss the code today, you can grab it later.
Was that you missing your shot?
Oh.
I have to wait 30 seconds.
3 beautiful tanks all grouped together, and the round just went way behind them.
Yeah, you guys have not missed the code yet. The code has not dropped yet. Y'all have about 6 minutes left, so...
Probably after this game.
Yes.
This is when it's going to come out. This is the part of the game where I get bored and then charge into somebody and die. So I gotta chat. Let's talk about some complex issues the world is facing. What are your personal concerns, chat? Share them with me.
Post Malone released a song
with
Ozzy Osbourne, and there are people commenting about how Post Malone is going to put Ozzy Osbourne on the map.
Yeah, I kind of... So that happens every time something like that happens, where like something from the 80s, or somebody from the 80s or 70s, and then everyone laughs at all the young people for being young and not knowing that they were around before. But like, it's kind of a... Can you really blame someone who's, under 18 for not knowing who Ozzy Osbourne is?
Fisherman Joe, I'm sorry for what I'm about to do.
Brandon Shoop says, word on the street is that Wargaming will buff the E100. Is that true? So, the E100 was on the list of tanks that would be getting a rework. However, of that list, there are a few that have not gotten reworks, and those will most likely be reworked after the premium ammo rework. That's a lot of reworks.
I recognize that question from Discord.
Yep,
and I answered it on Discord in 2 separate channels, my friend.
So there are some people who are posting the scavenger hunt code. That is not the code that we are going to be posting during the stream. So if you're thinking that's the code,
you should still enter it, though.
I mean, it's a good code.
It is a good code, for sure. But please do note that we also have the weekly watcher code. It'll be released in about 4 minutes.
Y'all, I'm missing literally all of my shots.
That's okay. I'm not getting any shots. And I'm scared to leave because that 140 has a lot of vision.
And this Badger is already safe right now, so I can't poke the Badger. Don't poke the Badger.
This is probably I got spotted somehow.
Oh,
Where?
I got an angle on him.
What did I get spotted by?
Oh, and I don't have my angle anymore.
Says, really, no E100 buff this year, despite what you guys said in December.
I mean, we never said it's not going to happen this year.
Yeah. That's jumping the gun, Cardi. Yeah. I will. You are 100% correct that the E100 was slated for buffs in December this year, and as far as we are aware, it will still happen this year. But
I'm about to have a bad time.
The premium ammo thing has definitely become the current primary objective of the dev team.
Yeah. Like, it's one of the biggest reasons why
I'm so dead.
Announcing
come on.
Gets really sketchy is because sometimes things like this happen where you have to shift things to get other things worked in first.
That track shot, man. Double track shot. Very nice shot.
Where did my shell go?
Hobbling Farmer says, I'm concerned about Wrecker, actually. I haven't seen him on today. Yeah, I hope Wrecker's okay. I haven't seen him either. Stuart says, but what if it deletes my 825 because Cabbage hates it?
Brandon Shoop says, will NA get ranked battles? Yes, we announced it earlier in the stream. There's also an article on the front page about ranked battles. And yes, there will be compensation.
Wait, so they are getting compensated? I thought they were just going to be able to earn the same rewards in 2 seasons.
That's
details on how that will work will be announced.
Yes.
Compensation may not be the right word.
Yeah.
Sheridan, my guy, if you could spot that pattern.
There you go.
J-Man, please help. Just poke out real quick.
Blizzard says if the E100 hull gets buffed, will the JP E100 also gets one?
Hey, there you go. That's my boy.
It's possible. That is the logic, but sometimes those things happen in different patches. Like the one happens first and the other one happens later.
Badger.
For example, the STB suspension, the Swedish mediums came out, and then after the STB suspension got updated to have the same mechanics.
I'm in such an awkward angle right now. I don't. Gosh.
Does that mean the code is only valid during the stream? So basically, there are enough redemptions for every person in the stream. So there are 265 of you. There are 500 redemptions. If you guys redeem it during the stream, you will absolutely get it. However, I cannot guarantee if you wait until tomorrow that it'll still be available. However, if you miss the code today, like I said, you can always grab the code off YouTube. There's a different code that'll give you the same thing, but it'll be on YouTube later after the stream is over.
So basically, if you ever miss a stream and you know there was a code, you can go to YouTube, click to the end, and get the code that way.
Yes. There you go.
Am I gonna shotgun this badger? Probably not.
Yeah, Scum of the Earth saw it. That was just for you, Scum of the Earth. Oh wow, you survived.
No, somebody saved me.
Ooh.
TVP, you the man. I'm about to get booped by Artie for my remaining 14 health.
You can do it.
You're the man.
Hey guys, guess what?
What?
Is it 525?
You timed Domo dying perfectly, by the way.
Thanks, Tragic.
I gotta be honest, guys. Send me some of your Fisherman's Village tips, because or Fisherman's Bay tips. I really have struggled on this map since the rework. I don't really know what to do.
Ooh, why is the code so off screen? There we go. All right.
HKCEX7TK.
Enter it in, play the mission, get more streaks, come back later in the month.
Domo, you gold slinging normie. No, if you're firing anything but gold in the CGC, you're playing it wrong.
The Hesh slinging slasher.
It's not Hesh, it's HE. It's just premium HE.
Oh, it's a different meme.
It's a SpongeBob meme.
I know who the Hash slinging slasher is.
No, the Hesh sling.
Hesh slinging slasher.
I understood the reference, okay?
No, you don't understand. It's a funny joke, Domo.
You're a funny joke.
Go.
I was just being a know-it-all and being like, no, it doesn't have Hash, it has HE.
Man, I had such a bad game.
But no, the whole point of the CGC is that it has a large radius for the splash. So why would you not pay the extra credits to get a slightly larger radius for the splash?
All right, up next is Mazda 2284. What does the code give you? The code gives you technically 3 different things. The first thing it gives you is consumables. The second thing it gives you is a mission. If you play that mission, you get boosters. If you come back next week and you get next week's code and you redeem it and you play the mission, you'll have a 2-week streak, and at the end of the month, you get another reward. So the bigger the streak you have, the bigger the reward that you get at the end of the month. So it's basically loyalty. You come back, and you get bigger rewards at the end of the month. And yes, it is NA only because you are on the NA channel. So... all right, you guys got...
We have Mazda. What tier is it? Streamer's Choice.
Yeah.
I
didn't know because Tragic made it go away.
Can we get tanks? No. The 4 weeks of... if you get a 4-week streak, you actually get 3 days of premium and a garage slot.
Oh, don't worry, guys. We don't mind explaining stuff. And it does happen a lot if you guys watch all the streams, but... we try and put that information out there, but there's so many people, not everyone's going to see it where it gets put,
Tier 4.
Tier 4.
Ooh,
4.
bold choice.
Ready.
Bold choice.
Mix it
You've
up.
activated my trap card.
I was going to play the Hetzer, but I didn't want to spend time putting equipment on it.
where do you type in the code at? If you go to the World of Tanks homepage, which is worldoftanks.com, and you log into the website, once you log in, if you're on the main page, all you have to do is click on your name, and it'll have a drop-down, and at the bottom of that drop-down, I believe there's redeem code or activate wargaming code, and if you click on that, all you have to do is type it in there. That's your instructions.
I'm gonna join you guys actually.
Oh yeah!
All right, let's get this counting going at tier 4.
Count in tier 4.
Get
ready. All right.
The TK in the code is
5,
to encourage team
4,
killing.
3, 2, 1, go.
It's not. Also, you can't even anymore. I guess you could shove someone in the water in Lakeville. Don't do that. Hey, the Cheng's here. How's it going, the Cheng? The Cheng, by the way, is the winner of our World of Tanks festival contest that we had the feature stream for on Sunday.
Was he in the Progetto?
No, he was in the M41D on Siegfried Line. Absolute epic replay. We'll definitely put that up on a social media post, the Cheng, because it really was an incredible replay. But the M41D... just knife fighting tier 10s in the city and Siegfried Line and coming out with a really incredible game and carry. Really well done, the Cheng. Excellent replay.
Alright, I'm gonna post the link, basically, that tells you what that code gives you and how things work. So if you guys are redeeming that weekly Watchers code way up there, this link that just dropped on all channels will let you know exactly what that code gives you. It also gives you premium time for 2-week, 3-week, and 4-week streaks. Otherwise, if you only get one of the codes for the month, you only get the consumables and the boosters if you complete the mission. So.
Oh, yeah, so Stuart, okay, so this is one thing I want to address because we have a few questions about that coming out. If you entered the contest, you do get something, and if you were a finalist or one of the 10, the finalists meaning your replay was shown on the stream, or you were one of the 10 random winners, you will also be getting a Skoda T27 with accompanying 3D style. That is going to take a little while because all the names for all the regions have to be compiled and then put into one mass payout order. But sometime in the next week or two, the payouts for the Tank Festival contest will come out.
I will post the link for what the replay contest was. It is over, but all participants got Emblem 9, and 10 lucky participants that were randomly selected got the Skoda with the style, which is the Czech flag. If you were 2nd through 10th, you also get the tank and the style. And then first prize was the gaming laptop. And
I think everyone who entered gets the emblem.
Yes. Everyone gets the Emblem 9.
Also, it's not the Czech flag style. It is the 3D style.
Oh.
The Czech flag is a 2D Czech one.
The Jan Ziska style.
There you go.
No, friend. Oh, this aim time is so
long.
There's
a T-34 shooting you guys. Watch out. That guy's got massive DPM.
Yep. But I have massive alpha.
For the top 10,
and I'm dead.
Were random. They were selected by a
J-Man! J-Man, why?
The top 10 were selected by who was it? Cabbage?
The top what? Sorry.
The top 10 were selected.
It was 12 actually, and they were actually selected by the staff of wattreplays.com/.eu. So they were selected by a neutral third party. The guy we had some complaints on the stream that it was featuring all the top NA clans. Guys, the replays were selected by someone who has no knowledge of the NA clan scene. That was complete happenstance, and it came out because the top clans, it turns out, have a lot of the best players. And not all of the replays were from.
Yeah.
But the vast majority were, and that is partially because clans like G and Mayhow and Villain have some of the best players on the server.
Yeah.
I'm also, clans tend to talk to each other, so once one of them found out about the contest, I'm sure there was a lot of internal sharing in their clan channels. So they probably had a very high entry rate as well.
I'm about to die. Artillery is going to boot me at any second now, like they did earlier.
Very cool winemaker.
Joke's on them, though. I do not award gold.
Yeah, like, surprisingly, even though we talked about it for, like, at least, we talked about it quite a few times, but basically, if you didn't submit a replay, I'm so sorry. Theoretically, you could have just submitted a replay?
FF8 says, I didn't know about the contest until our Slack was congratulating Chang. Well, FF8, it was posted on the Discord, on our social media channels 4 different occasions, on the content portal on 4 different occasions, and we talked about it on stream the entire month leading up to the final replay. So, we tried. Sorry.
Yeah. Alrighty. Are you guys ready for the next match?
Oh, yeah, that was a little rough.
FF8 says, I don't know how to read or listen. No worries. I had a lot of students like that when I was a teacher. It's fine. Travis on Facebook says, hey, Travis, how's it going? Hope you're having a good day. And if you're not having a good day, well, that's fine too.
What does the code
Roll
do?
with it.
If you get the weekly watcher code, that's at the top. Basically, if you come back next week and you redeem next week's code, you play the mission, you get 2-week streaks. It's basically like, you know, when you bring, punch cards to, like, Starbucks or whatever. Every few, I don't know.
It's like every 7 cups of coffee.
Like punch cards. It's a reward system.
Oh, we're getting some questions in chat. Well, I went to school with the intention of becoming a history teacher, but actually ended up getting certified to become a special ed teacher for a couple of reasons that are personal. And I did that for a few years, and then I moved into wargaming. Yeah, no worries, too, man. Congratulations on getting the kill.
Random Green says 2 codes next week.
Yes.
Well, according to this piece of paper sitting in front of me, it says next week will be 2 codes in all caps.
It's because the week after that, I'm going to be on vacation, so I won't be able to be here to drop any of those codes. So unfortunately, we're going to drop 2 codes next week, 1 on Tuesday, 1 on Thursday. So be sure that you're in both of those streams, or you're going to miss week 3. So
who is our next
that
person?
would be Naruto NHR.
Naruto NHR.
Can I post the direct code link without chatbots sneaking me? Sorry.
Yeah.
You can message Montague, and I believe he will post that link for you.
Okay. So I think OG Atlas Hugged asked how I ended up in community after teaching. It's kind of a long story that I don't really want to get into on this stream, but I'll share it. I'll share the story at some point.
Bring back the Waffentrager Alf E100.
Traffic Cone asks, by the way, shout out to Traffic Cone who has submitted some really excellent tech tree adjustment proposals. Sorry, Mazda, I got to kick you from the platoon so we can get Naruto in.
Make us proud.
Sorry, I totally lost the plot there. What were we talking about? Anyway, Traffic Cone has submitted some really excellent proposals about the German tech tree specifically, and I think the U.S. as well. And then his question just scrolled off the page, and I lost it. Could you scroll up for a second? Can I talk about the secret thing yet? No. However, I can talk about the secret thing on Thursday.
Yeah. There's a secret thing that has been on our run of show for
some of you will think it's
3
really cool.
weeks.
Some of you won't care at all. So I don't want to hype it up universally. But we have a secret thing that we're announcing on Thursday that will some of you will think is really cool.
NHR, are you out there? Can anybody hear me?
Naruto,
I have
Naruto NHR. Naruto ran out of the queue.
But hopefully not on to Area 51. That is a very dangerous hobby. Don't do it.
If not, Morodin, if you're in chat, please make sure.
Cryptic says already not caring. Free type 5/9 forever. No, I think everyone would be excited about that.
How does one Naruto run with a tank?
Just alongside it.
You turn your gun backwards.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Is that going to be a thing now? Naruto and HR, last call. I've sent you an invite.
He's in chat.
We sent you an invite.
Please make sure you have that setting turned off. Do you want to throw that up, Domo?
All right. We need a GIF. We need a GIF, guys.
We do.
Or a GIF.
Go into your settings. Turn that setting off.
Accept invitations.
Let me see soft G GIF in the chat, please.
Disabled. Disable this.
Don't have it checked.
A lot of people who don't understand the rules of the English language.
Nazmul Huda.
Naruto's biddy. Naruto, I even sent you a friend invite. I'm trying to get you in. I have your service record up.
We're trying real hard.
He's busy chasing after
Sasuke.
Sasuke. What's a Sasuke?
His name is Sasuke.
Is it a motorcycle?
Suzuki.
I guess your English pronunciation is flawless, but your Japanese pronunciation could use some work, my friend.
Suzuki.
Cabbage intentionally trolls the weebs. There we go. Now we got him.
Awesome. Morodin, you'll be up next. So please make
I'll have
sure
you know the
are
Anime
around.
Containment Zone is the second most active channel on our Discord.
That doesn't surprise me. Stujanki.
Stujanki.
Right, Domo?
Yep.
Yeah, Domo knows. Domo's the master of pronouncing Stujanki.
All right. Awesome. So what tier are we doing? Tier 9.
Tier 9.
Get ready. Oh my god, don't butcher his name like that. Says Brandon Newbury.
Who, Suzuki?
Suzuki. Tragic is a lot quieter than Cabbage is. That's because if I bring the mic closer to my mouth.
Why do you have 3 headsets on?
I have 2. There's only 2.
You should surround yourself with the Yeti mics as well.
Oh, no.
Carl says, can you guys tell Big Brother that I said hi and I can be bought for a price? Yes, I will 100% do that.
That's a weird statement. I can be bought for a price.
Okay, so
graphics.
Here we go. Hold on. Let's do this count in, and I'm going to explain why Wayne the Whip is wrong.
In tier 9. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
So Wayne the Whip said, do you pronounce graphics? Then it's GIF, not GIF. Here's why that's wrong. That's not a rule. There's 0 acronyms that are pronounced based on how the first word is pronounced. What is a rule is that if an I comes after a G and it's an English-sourced word, it's a soft G GIF. You don't go to zoo to see the giraffes. You don't salute a general.
Giraffes.
It's a soft G. Also, my other theory, the guy who invented the format says it's pronounced GIF, and my rule is if you make something, you get to spell it and pronounce it. So Dwayne Wade's mom, the Miami Heat basketball player, spelled his name Dwyane. But do we call him Dwyane Wade? No. His mom said it's pronounced Dwayne. He's Dwayne Wade. And it's GIF. That's just the way things are. You can live in the real world or you can live in your fantasy world. It's your choice.
Or we can just talk about
But in the real world, we say
peanut
giraffe.
butter isn't a file format, so...
Oscar says, I speak Norwegian. I don't care. Play tech. Make go boom and ping ping. I agree.
Yes.
It's I or an E, not a U, RSH. But shout out to you for getting right back at it.
Cabbage's friend, the developer is also wrong, says Wayne the Whip.
You can't be wrong. Is Dwayne Wade's mom wrong? No. If you invent something, you get to decide how it's pronounced.
Or, language can evolve and everything can be correct.
Yeah, people can be wrong. Yeah, people can be wrong. Yes.
Instead of GIF.
Yeah,
like
people are frequently
butter.
wrong.
Jiffy is GIF. Aluminum or aluminium.
Yeah, it's not 100%.
It's not 100%.
There are some hard G words, but GIF itself.
To the rule, so GIF can be used as well.
Exceptions that prove the rule, and the rule is it's GIF.
Do fish have gills or gills?
Who invented?
Oh, hey, that's
gills?
a good point. That's a good point. That is a vowel that follows
Cabbage.
a G.
Right. So who invented the word?
Guys,
who invented fish gills
and
decided how to pronounce them?
I can actually just mute Cabbage.
No. It's
just
soft G GIF, guys.
Just let me know if you guys...
It doesn't matter that it stands for graphic. That's not relevant. There's 0 acronyms that are based on how the first word is
I'm just going to slowly move this knob down and then when we...
Stuart, he said it's okay to say it the other way, but that the correct way is soft G.
No.
Well, agree to disagree.
Nope.
Mute him and his
You're
heresy, says FF8. Girls.
I'm going to get
Girls.
Cabbage a GIF for his birthday. That was pretty good.
Brandon Shoop says, do it. I already did. I'd done it.
Did you mute me?
No, for like,
Oh, okay.
I slowly turned your voice down as you were talking and trying to explain how you pronounce GIF wrong.
It's soft G GIF.
Garbage or garbage?
Trust me, I've been on the internet longer than most of you. It's GIF.
Remember the days? When
I've been using GIFs longer than most
remember
of
when
you.
GIF.
remember when memes weren't called memes?
They were called. Yeah, I remember when they were called image macros.
What about YTMND?
English, am I a joke
You're the
to
man
you?
now, dog.
Gentleman Spider, who is chiming in. I haven't seen your name before, but the only time I would say GIF is if it was for peanut butter. RSH says, now get off Cabbage's lawn.
So how do you guys feel about them pixel tanks?
Pixel tanks.
I'm telling you guys, it's soft G.
Pixel tanks, guys. Oop, let's do.
And it doesn't. The best thing about it is it doesn't matter how many people disagree, because
see that
if there's one thing
G
we've
that
learned about
just-
the world, it's that the majority of people can be wrong, and that's why we have rules to prevent the tyranny of the majority.
What majority? You're definitely a part of the minority.
Soft. That's what I'm saying. Soft G is right, even if the majority of people
No.
don't think it is.
No. My wife says turn off this conversation. Thanks, Shane Lewis. Here, as he's laughing, I'm just going to turn his laugh down, and now you don't hear Cabbage. Woo! You have to talk louder than that for anyone to hear you.
Still gonna be a soft G.
Nope. Nope. As he keeps saying that.
Be a
No.
soft G
No,
forever.
no. Jigsaw tanks.
I go home now.
Oh, man.
I've lost count of the amount of
Do you
times we have had
remember-
this conversation.
That's my favorite conversation because everyone's wrong.
Sonol Thia says, do you remember the walrus whose bucket was stolen? I do. What is the weekly watcher code for? The weekly watcher code is basically a loyalty code. If you come to the stream every single week for the month, you basically get rewards. So basically, you enter the code, you get some consumables and a mission, you play the mission, and that starts your streak. Next week, you can continue your streak by getting next week's code, entering it, playing the mission, and you have a 2-week streak. Ta-da! So who do I have to bribe to get a sheriff account? So, Cabbage, when are we having another sheriff event?
That's
So
a good
you're gonna wanna
question.
send-
Totally lost the plot on sheriff
Send
events.
$1 million in unmarked bills.
It's gonna have to be October, guys.
Alrighty, well, we'll see. October.
All right, so East Flank is straight up not having a good time.
But only people who use soft G can get deputy accounts.
Jeopardy accounts.
Cool, so just move my account to the US server so I can get codes to play with you guys. Oh, man.
If only it was that easy, right?
Yeah, if only.
Ooh, nice ammo rack.
Tyranny of the majority, otherwise known as democracy.
Yeah, democracy is 2 wolves and a sheep deciding who eats what for dinner.
Oh, man.
There's a reason we live in a republic, folks.
Oh man, Wayne says, if you can discount mass appeal to invoke the logical fallacy argumentum and populum, then I can invoke the logical fallacy argumentum and authoritum, or appeal to authority, which is what are you doing by referencing the developer? I think the hard G just clearly won.
Okay, that's a good argument. I have to give him points for that. However,
Boy.
it's not a matter of authority, it's a matter of creative decision. If you create something, you have the right to name it. It's not about your authority to name it, it's about your right to name it. If you make a painting, you get to decide what the painting is called. If you create a digital file format, you get to decide what it's called.
Scum of the earth. It's official. Despite Domo going beach on Overlord, Cabbage is now less cool for using soft G. You
I don't
heard
Yes,
care.
I'm now
I
cooler
don't
than
care.
both of
I will
you.
die on this hill 100% of
Cabbage
the
is
time.
like Scum of the Earth isn't a general nice guy anymore.
Look, guys. I
Not a
have
friend of
ended
the stream.
relationships over this argument, and I will not hesitate to end more.
Oh man.
I'm a no compromise soft G.
Is the code you post on YouTube limited in the number of people that can redeem it? Yes,
Man.
it's also limited. Both of them are basically time limited. The earlier you watch the stream and the earlier you get to the stream after it is
I'm
over,
totally screwed. I'm not gonna have time.
the better your chances are to get those. If we need to increase the amount of codes, we will. But currently, 500 seems to be the great amount for during the stream, and after the stream, I'm not going to tell you how many redemptions are on that one, but...
It's all good. Looks like we're going to cap them out.
Cap them
Oscar said, I realized I zoned this conversation out for 7 minutes. I don't blame you. This does not apply in China.
Yeah, that's why once the conversation started, I was like, because it's going to go on for a very long time.
We have to have it at least
Let's
once a quarter.
hop back into Garage so that way we can keep moving.
Yeah, if we ever do that bingo thing.
Cabbage argues about soft G.
Yeah.
It's on the, it's on the bingo
Moroden,
card.
You are up next, sir, and I think our last one may be Pickle, which is PKEL. So if Pickle, are you still in chat?
The
Hopefully
hobbling
you
farmer.
are.
Cabbage
You
needs
might
a
be up
ban.
next.
I'll just ban him on stream. Ban reason. It's pronounced GIF, not GIF.
It's not.
Oh, man.
No matter how many times you say it, it's always going to be soft G. Gravity's still going to make
hey,
this
there you
fall
are,
to the
Pickle.
ground after I
Awesome.
drop it. It's still going to be soft G.
G minor, G major. All right.
Thanks for the game, Naruto.
Moroden.
We had a that was the
Pretty,
previous
pretty
one.
good game. I did like
Yeah.
1,500 spotting. I
Can't
did like
complain. It
500
felt good. I
damage.
think we did. Did we end up winning that one?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Well, if we manage to cap, then we'll win. If not, then it might be a little dicey, but I think we're going to win.
All right,
from
let's
here.
get Moroden
Oh, it's already over.
in.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
We won.
Well, yeah, we did. Show enough.
Moroden.
Moroden.
Slightly differently pronounced or spelled Moroden.
Tier
Naruto with
9,
that carry,
get
though.
ready.
Naruto says hello Domo and hello YouTube. Don't forget Twitch and
Gravity,
Facebook.
not gravity.
Hello.
Oh, the Cabbage G argument. Fun fact,
Thanks, Naruto, you
lead
too.
rhymes with red and lead rhymes with lead.
Thanks
Isn't
for the
English
carry.
fun? Yes. I really like the Scorpion J.
Hey, I just got an invite from FF8 hard-G-platoon.
Wait, let me see it.
He invited me to a hard G
man.
platoon. Oh, that's a good one. I have to say, at least you're being clever about your responses. Usually
Alright.
people just get bogged down
Tier
in the
9.
graphics argument, and you
Tier
guys have really
9.
come up with some original arguments.
All right, ready up, guys.
So I appreciate that.
Tier 9. I remember that. My motion.
Think about this, Cabbage. Your grandchildren will be using hard G. How does that make you feel? I promise you they won't. It'll be the trust that manages their inheritance will require them to use soft G if they want to stay in the will. I promise you that.
I'm not reading that
I
one
told
out
you,
loud.
I'm no
Cryptic, but
compromise.
I'm not reading that one out loud.
Oh,
Cryptic
yeah,
Shock,
that's
but
probably,
it's great.
probably for the best.
All right. Are you ready, Cabbage?
Yep.
Count in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Taser says, when will the rewards for the replay contest be paid out?
I have an email that says by September 24th. I'm hoping it happens a lot faster than that, but it is being paid out through a mass invoice through the marketing team. So be patient with us. It'll be over the next week or two.
Cabbage should name his child George.
What do you mean, Jorge?
Someone gift me 1 million gold, please. I love this roasting.
Is
of
the
Cabbage
Panzer
again.
IIJ any good? That's a pretty good one. The English language is the easiest language in the world to learn. And then you confuse the heck out of them with the rules and exceptions of the rules. Yeah, that's the point. Bitter sectarian argument is the history that we rest our civilization upon.
I don't think you will get an email when the payout goes out, because the mass.
Actually, I
invoice
think they
team-
will.
Do they send emails to the mass invoice thing?
I think I was told they have a plan to,
Okay.
but we'll see.
Oh, I remember actually using the mass invoice tool, and I think you can send emails with it.
I'm gonna go play the RHM Jorsig Joffentrigger.
I'm I'm having a real first world problem here. I can't fit my Wi-Fi card in my PC between my two graphics cards.
See, now you went back to graphics. We're doing so good.
Come full circle.
There's a soft C in Cabbage Mechanic, by the way. It's pronounced Shabbage.
Shabby mechanic.
Cabbage mechanic.
Oh my god, I don't even know if I can read that out loud. English is a Tajik language to learn.
I moved the mic away from my face because I didn't want to have
me and
people
Stuart
to like
versus the world right now, and you know
hear
what, Stuart,
me
I'm fine
drinking
with
Gatorade.
that. I'm fine with that. Being outnumbered just makes me happy. The enemy has surrounded us. They're the ones in trouble.
Oh, I'm about to have a bad time. This man's about to end my whole career.
When you were young, did you watch Tom and Jerry?
Tom and Gary. You have to swap them. Tom and Gary.
What?
What Kimby says. Kim, wow, that's how I lost my inheritance.
What?
Man.
How did that bounce?
Guys, this is a joke anyway. I don't have anything for them to inherit.
It's a good day-to-way world of jinx.
They can have an old pickup truck and a supply of sporting goods equipment, and that's it. That's all it's going to be.
Grant Shaft says, you tried the Tier 9 British light tank, the JSOR? It's a Goke? Says White Wolf. Careful, Cabbage, you might ginks it.
It's true. You know what? It's true. Because I'm stuck here in the M46 General Patton. It's having a real tough time.
Oh, man. I love this roast. This is great. Just like 30 minutes of cabbage roasting.
It's about how long you need to roast a cabbage, actually.
Roasted cabbage.
30 minutes? Jeez.
Ooh, this is going to hurt. Yep, that hurt.
Ooh, let that tiger on fire. Enjoy that one, boss. That's what I do to soft G. That guy, that Rupert 151 in that tiger too, he's a soft G guy.
Chris Park
He's gone
says,
now.
Chris Park says, Domo, use the battle hits mod to see why shells bounce. It's awesome. It's also slightly off sometimes, mostly because it depends on package data. And because things like lag exist, it could be off by several, sometimes meters, honestly.
But yeah, it's replay.
That tiger never saw it coming.
Ooh, this 705 is about to boot me. About to have a bad time.
Use your Jolt ammo.
It's an O. You got to at least do an I or an E for it to make sense.
I am getting out rear-mounted turreted by this 705 because my turret is a weak spot and his is not.
Oh no. Then you should probably leave that area.
I don't really have the luxury of doing that.
Oh no. Well, you're gonna get wrecked.
Thank you for your feedback.
Can we also on the bingo list, Tragic uses her evil Muppet voice?
My evil Muppet voice? Cabbage! Use your secret powers!
I'm being a jerk. I'm spamming APCR at the 705.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, Sortek.
He's
Clan
firing
G
AP, so...
soft.
That's true. Clan G is definitely not soft. Although, you know.
Jomo gets wrecked.
Okay, now we're just getting out of hand. That's not even a G word.
Dude, it's been out of hand for like 10 minutes or more.
Sortek, they don't care about primary sources. They only care about what the popular opinion is. They want to fit in with the crowd. They don't care about actually being right.
Correction, Domo is being a gurk.
That's fine. That's
If
how
I
humans
don't,
are. It's
if I don't get a steel wall for this battle,
G for
we
Gorillas.
just
Also
gotta
not
leave
an
this world
irony.
behind.
That was a terrible shot.
Aw. The force strong with you might become. Oof. Oh man, just took 1k damage from a VK7501K due to fire with a 59 patent.
Ooh.
59 patent?
The thing does get caught on fire pretty easily, as do a lot of the Chinese tanks.
Don't look at me. Look at those guys over there.
Sortek
Oh,
says-
Sortek, I advise you not to, because you're clearly what will happen is you'll become a social pariah
NVIDIA GeForce
for insisting on
1080 Ti.
pronouncing it correctly.
Cabbage, oh my gosh, scum of the earth.
But wait, NVIDIA is literally a GeForce. It is a soft G. NVIDIA is on my side, guys. By the way, NVIDIA is in our building. I'm going to go talk to them after, and we're going to soft G it up.
You know, it's funny. I actually have a soft G in my name. Tragic. Tragic. Why are you the only one without a title on screen? Because I feel like it would take up too much space. Plus, everyone knows who I am. Nobody knows who these guys are.
Yeah, it's true.
Tragic.
I'm just a filthy stat patter who fired all of his APCR before firing a single
RNJ
AP round.
disagrees. Star Wars The Last Jedi. Oh, man.
So when you guys were in high school, did you study geometry?
Geometry? Geometry. I'm being called a warships trader.
She's not a boat person anymore, don't worry.
Oh, man. Tragic lost her hard G. Jud Cabbage.
Jud.
Gaga Binks! Is that what would happen if Lady Gaga joins
this is
the Star
going
Wars?
real long, guys. So World of Tanks is a game about tanks in an online multiplayer battle arena. You can collect them. It's pretty cool.
Working out at the gym. I took gym class. Okay.
Thank you for joining me in my real life shit posting argument about soft G GIF for the last half hour there, folks.
Wait, was that your? That
was.
Hey, we did not swear at all this stream.
It's 6.
Morodin. Wow. So shout out to Morodin
for carrying
and myself
and you
for carrying. All right, I did get a steel wall, thank God, because I blocked 6.5 thousand damage.
All right.
And I fired a whole bunch of gold.
Also, shout out to Morodin. Morodin was like, I'm probably going to have lag, and clearly didn't affect him that bad. Great game from Morodin.
That was probably the best battle I had today.
Thank you to all of the folks who signed up for the platoon and got in with us. We really appreciate it. If you didn't get in this time, we'll try and work you on next time. Warchild showed up just in time for us to close down the stream. Hi, Warchild. Bye, Warchild. Sorry. Rough weekend for Texas football, huh? That's going to be okay. Thank you for participating in our nonsensical argument about how to pronounce a word that doesn't actually matter how you pronounce it. Thank you to my few supporters in chat for backing me up, and thank you to the people who disagreed with me for coming up with some really innovative and legitimate arguments instead of sticking with the old standbys. I appreciate that. We are going to get out of here. We'll be back Thursday at 4 p.m. Central. Enjoy the new Frontline map that will be coming out on the September 16th. Keep an eye out for the updated deals coming at you each day from the Summer Festival Fair. And come join us in Discord and hang out with Domo, and he can explain to you how to pronounce GIF wrong.
And don't forget to use our new React for Pings channel, basically, if you want updates on Scavenger Hunt, the weekly watcher codes, our NA streams, our NA YouTube, or our CC streams and CC YouTube. Make sure you check out that channel.
Guys, it's got to be an ear and eye. If you don't, it's not an ear and eye, it doesn't work.
All right. Anyways, guys, any last words from Domo or Cabbage?
I got last words. Make sure you check out Nando Capo. Gosh, I always pronounce his name wrong. I think it's Nando Capo. But yeah, check out Nando's channel on YouTube tomorrow for the Scavenger Hunt code. Wait, no, Nando's today, right? Yeah. Yes. No, tomorrow. Yes, Nando's tomorrow. I'm getting mixed up. The schedule's on the forum. Go check the forum post. Ooh. Scavenger Hunt. Get stuff.
We are having some droppage issues.
I saw that.
Otherwise, we are about to end the stream anyways. So
see you guys. Who are we rating on Twitch?
We are rating Mountain Man.
All right, the guys, we finally
Sherman
have
gang,
a thing.
Gang.
We are the Sherman Gang. At least I hope you're joining my Sherman Gang. We raid Mountain Man. Go ahead and spam Sherman Gang in the chat, and that'll let them know that you came from us.
All right. Bye,
It's
everybody.
a great stream, Jais.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for stopping by.
Hi, YouTube.
We're back.
Yeah,
for you special people watching the stream.
Dude, I haven't played
Yes,
the FP4
so we are here on YouTube with our little segment for the after live viewers. If you're watching the stream after it ended, maybe you're checking it out on YouTube afterwards. This code up here will get you access to the weekly Watcher missions, since the original weekly Watcher mission code has probably been long since used up by the time you're tuning in. So this one hopefully should be all good. Go ahead and grab it, and that will get you access to the same weekly Watcher missions that the code that we dropped on stream would.
All right. Bye, guys.